Macedonia is a land of mountains, rivers, and forests located to the north of ancient Greece. Its name, possibly meaning highlands in Greek, seems to match its geography.
In the 4th century BC, the Macedonian region was made famous by King Philip II and his world-conquering son, Alexander the Great. It was Alexander the Great who spread the Greek language and culture over much of what would become the eastern part of the Roman Empire. This had a lasting impact on early Christian history, since Greek was the common language used for the books and letters of the New Testament.
Rome ultimately defeated the Macedonians and reorganized this entire area into a Roman province. Today, Macedonia is the largest and second most populous region in Greece. Historical side note, the ancient province of Macedonia should not be confused with the new European country of Macedonia just north of us.
That country, known as the Republic of Macedonia, was formed in 1991 when it declared independence from Yugoslavia.
Okay, returning to Luke's account in Acts.
From Neapolis, we traveled to Philippi, a Roman colony and leading city of the 1st district of Macedonia, and we stayed there several days. Acts 16:12.
This is Philippi of Macedonia. Now, Philippi hit the map in 356 BC when Philip II, Alexander the Great's father, conquered the city and renamed it Philippi in honor of, well, himself. I guess you can see where young Alex got his humble demeanor. It was a wealthy city strategically placed on the primary trade route between Byzantium and Rome, with a nearby port in Neapolis, which we just visited. In addition to agriculture, the surrounding areas around Philippi were known for its gold and gem mines.
As a city of the Roman Empire, Philippi had many of the same features we saw at the Roman cities in Asia province. It had a forum, an agora or marketplace, aqueduct, baths, mini gymnasium, library, and a variety of temples to mythological gods and Roman emperors. It also had one of these, a public latrine.
Now, one of the best preserved ancient ruins here at Philippi is the public restroom. How public was it? Well, this one sat about 36 people at a time, and they didn't even separate men and women. What were they thinking? Advanced civilization? As you can see, toilets in the Roman Empire were just a series of black holes connected by a sewer channel running underneath. Now, as you might imagine, this design did have a few flaws. Occasionally, rats would crawl up the hole and bite the hiney of unlucky users. Sometimes flies were a huge problem, which could spread diseases, and even a buildup sometimes of methane gas, which was known on occasion to ignite. Talk about full exposure. I can scarcely imagine a more effective way to transmit diseases in the ancient world. Ugh. Let's just say that I wouldn't have done well with this entire concept. 21st century sanitation engineers and plumbers, you were my unsung heroes.
After Paul and the team arrived here in Philippi, this is what happened next. On the Sabbath, we went outside the city gate to the river where we expected to find a place of prayer. We sat down and began to speak to the women who had gathered there.
According to Luke's account, Paul shared the gospel with a woman named Lydia from the city of Thyatira over in Asia province who had relocated here to Philippi. Now, Lydia had a business of dyeing and selling purple fabrics. The dyeing of fabrics made from the purple dye of the madder root was a big part of the economy over in Thyatira, and bringing the industry here to Macedonia was probably a very lucrative business decision.